pieces of my plan for how Cassian Andor gets out of prison on Narkina 5 are slowly coming together. I'm going to tell you about them after the opening intro. Hey guys, Brent here for Geek Variants. If you are familiar with our work, you know that we just finished our 30-day video challenge. 30 different videos, 30 different days, all covering amazing geek content for you, the viewer at home, to enjoy. If you are super familiar with our work, be sure to hit that lovely subscribe button. It's free, bottom right corner thumbnail, or in the description below. If not, hit us with a like button on the way out the video. Anyway, let's break this down. Andor's going to get out of prison. He's going to end up getting broken out by this absolute dork working for the Empire because he wants to have some authoritarian complex. He's someone who's been bullied his entire life, been pushed around his entire life, hasn't amounted to a total of jack squat. So ultimately, he's going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And eventually, in his effort to apprehend Cassian, who is already comfortably in Imperial hands and not going to be going anywhere otherwise, is going to get just bogged down, bust him out, and then the rebels will interfere, and ultimately Saw Gerrera will be one of the people that will get him out of there. Because look, we're not bringing in a big gun, a big name, someone of this level of caliber of acting for no implicit reason whatsoever. I mean, this is Forrest Whitaker. Why on earth would you bring him back other than having that tie to Rogue One? I mean, there has to be a huge level of importance to bring him back young, show us what exactly it is that he does as a rebel, why he was even labeled anarchistic, even by rebellion standards. So there's a lot to break down there. We had our lovely cameo from Andy Serkis. Yes, we had Alfred in this series. We had Gollum from the Lord of the Rings series. And, well, he's second time showing up in Star Wars. If you guys are familiar with the absolutely atrocious sequels, he was Snoke for 2 of those 3 films. So, yeah, this is his second time dipping his toes into the Star Wars universe, his first time appearing as an actual face of who he is, because he does such an amazing job voice acting. It's the first time we finally get to see him on screen. He's also, Ulysses Claw from Black Panther, so that's something that's out there. He's still very, very well employed by both Marvel, Star Wars, DC. He's making his bag. I ain't mad at him. Good for you, Andy Serkis. Pleasure seeing you in another one. You do a very good job of putting yourself as an authoritarian figure for this series. If you guys have any opinions in the comments below about anything that I've talked about today, please feel free to put it in the comment section below. I love answering your guys' comments. I love having conversations with you because we at Geek Variants like having open-ended conversations where we can just talk about things we love, things we enjoy. Earlier, we did a episode on Chainsaw Man, episode 3. I just saw Black Adam tonight. Really good film, by the way. And just finished this. Absolutely love this episode. This is probably the best Star Wars show that has come out all year. And that's saying a lot because the other show had Darth Vader in it. And, well, let's just say the fan base loves him. And, well, can you blame us? Darth Vader, #1 horror film hero, horror film villain of all time. Look at me go. Late night shows, driving me nuts. But I do it for you, the viewer, so you guys have something to talk about. Someone else to listen to, and you'd be like, oh, man, that's absolutely wrong. Or, hey, maybe that guy's onto something. And also the more common one, that guy's kind of crazy. I'm crazy about putting out great content for the viewers at home, so you guys have something to listen to, talk about, disagree with, whatever it may be. This episode is a great building block to what we have coming next week because you've put all the pieces in place where they need to be. Mon Mothma is slowly funding the rebellion. She's gathering all allies she possibly can to rally for her cause, to ensure that people like Luthen are able to get funds in places that they need them to get to. And Luthen is trying to acquire more parts, more arms, specialists to strike an even deeper blow to the Empire, so they try to push further down onto the rebellion, try and squash it out early, which always turns out to make the rebellion that much grander on the scale. But I don't really have anything else left for you guys. Thank you for checking out Geek Variants. If you haven't hit that subscribe button by now, you listen to me ramble for 5 minutes. What's the harm in hitting that subscribe button? That is free. If not, hit us with the like button or check out some of these amazing videos that we got for you, viewer at home. I'm Brett for Geek Variants, where you can be your best geek variant. I'll see you in the next episode.